Hey guys, it's Celine and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making one of the easiest desserts that I'll probably end up posting on my channel. It's the chocolate Molten cake, or what I like to call is the chocolate lava cake. This is my favorite dessert of all time. I know what you guys are thinking, that I hype up everything that I make. It's amazing. But I do it because I make what I crave, and as soon as I'm done making these videos, yes, believe that I am eating everything that I make. The great thing about this recipe is you do not need a mixing machine. We will need a double boiler. That's a pot filled with hot water, halfway. I brought it up to a boil. I have my bowl with chocolate and butter. I will place that on top to let it melt. We will also need 4-ounce cups. It could be glass, foil, up to you. If you do decide to use something that's bigger than 4 ounces, keep in mind that your bake time will be longer than what I have for this recipe. Let's go over the ingredients and we can begin. I have my butter and my chocolate melting. I'm gonna start mixing this around. Now let's add our sugar. This is like 5 minutes, or not even, into making this recipe, and I'm already a mess. Why did I wear white today? So we have our chocolate, butter, and sugar. It's nice and melted. Now we will add our whole eggs and our egg yolks. Have our eggs mixed in. Now we will add the cake flour. I like to personally sift it in there. It just helps prevent like the little chunkies. If you don't have a sifter, that's fine. You can just add it in. And just like that, you have made molten lava cakes. So simple, right? All right, so now we're gonna get our 4-ounce cups. Spray them. Spray them, spray them like crazy. Because if you don't, they're gonna stick onto the cup and it's just gonna ruin your dessert. And these are ready to bake off. I have my oven at 350 degrees. One thing I do want to say before we bake these off, if you're planning to make this dessert for a special dinner, I recommend you have the batter made and portioned out. Wait till the last minute when the dinner is over and then bake them off. This dessert doesn't taste very well when it just sits out of the oven for too long, because it loses the whole point of you eating that warm chocolate oozing out of it with vanilla ice cream. So wait till the last minute to bake these off. So I'm excited. All right, so we're gonna bake these off again, 350 degrees, 6 minutes. You rotate the tray, then 8 minutes. All right, guys, I just pulled these out of the oven. It took a little longer than what I recommended, so I just want to show you guys what to look for. The edges are done, but this middle part seems a little gooey. That's perfect. You don't want to over bake these, because then you lose that little chocolate lava part on the inside. So if you have to leave it in for a little longer, go ahead and do so. Just make sure that you don't over bake it. So I'm gonna let these cool down for 2 minutes and then I'll flip it over. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of push in the edges. All right, so you can do this with a towel or you can do it with tongs, whatever is best for you. All I'm trying to do is just flip this over. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put the plate on top and give it a flip. I like to kind of hit it a little bit just to kind of get it out. And let's hope that this doesn't break on me. Ooh, yeah! Moment of truth. Oh, yeah. Quick little recap. So as I mentioned before, my baking time was a little longer than what I had mentioned. I took 2 minutes a little longer. So I put it in for 6 minutes, rotated, and then another 8 minutes. I looked at it, to me, it looked like it needed a little longer, so I added another 2 minutes and they came out perfect. So once again, it's something that you need to look out for. Just make sure that the edges are baked and the middle part looks a little raw. That way when you pull it out, it'll continue to bake a little more and then you can flip it over and it'll be perfect. So with these, obviously the bottom part of it is going to be the top part. So don't worry about what this looks like, because you're gonna end up flipping it and this will be the top. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have many more recipes coming your way, so like and subscribe to my channel.